Like, it's so good.
I agree.
Hey, Mac, if you wait a few minutes, we'll let you come up. We're just going to do one at a time so that way everybody gets a little spotlight. Um, but we'll let you up.
Vigo. That's Vigo.
It is
There you go.
a fantasy style book, Mackerel. It's still but an infant, but we're getting there. We're getting
All right. Hey, guys, I'm Book Talk with Kay. This is Laya. This is Baylie, our guest. She is an author. This is Joe, and in the corner is RL narrator. Uh, Tonight we were supposed to have Pierre on, but he had to change plans, so we're just going to roll with it and talk to some authors. We'll have everybody up one at a time, so that way everybody gets their little spotlight, and we'll just go from there. Miss Baylie, why don't you start?
What would you like me to?
Tell them about your book. What you don't have? Do you have a title yet?
Um, I would say the title is still kind of like a working title, but the plans right now are for it to be a trilogy. The characters are fully writing the story, so that could end up changing. But right now, the layout for the three books would be the first book would be Under One Prophecy. The second one would be Under Two Moons, and then the third one would be Under Three Hearts. Um, this is a just full new world, tons of world building. This is going to be a romantasy style book. Um, it obviously is going to be about a prophecy. Um, the female main character will find out that she's part of this huge narrative of the universe that she thought all along there was something going on, and turns out there is, and she's the one. Um, there's gonna be lots of like new creatures and obviously new characters. I just keep coming up with creatures, which is that's my thing. Like if you asked me in the Harry Potter universe, what I love about that most is the magical creatures. So I think that's just my jam. We have a brand new creature that's like a dragon slash. I don't even know like what it's like. The idea behind it was a dragon mixed with a like a creature that's like Falcor from the Neverending Story. So it's called a Dracor, and that's
That's
him right there.
yeah.
His name is Kaz. Um, and he is going to be quite an installation in the book, so he'll be somewhat of like a main character. He is a sentient being, so he can communicate. um yeah, it's so hard to learn how to talk about your book without like giving everything away. But I think the core value of my book um is that bad is infiltrating good, and what is the universe going to do to correct that? So, um, I think there's going to be a lot of like my magic system is obviously going to be like zodiac elemental based, um, and I also want there to be this yin and yang type of function to the magic, so you can never pull too much without affecting something else. Um, so there's going to be that aspect too, and that's where the balance thing comes in. Is the universe needs to figure out how it's going to correct the scales that are tipping. And that is our female main character, Torian. She is a Taurus.
Mhm.
I do not necessarily have a picture yet of her best friend, Brisa. Um, I think that picture up there would probably be like the closest. Um, And then we have a male character. I don't like to name him too often because I feel like he's kind of secret in the beginning. You don't know who he is, and then you kind of find out. The picture Laya's showing now is they're called the Starhorn Sentinel, and they were there in the beginning to, monitor the realms, monitor the good versus bad equilibrium, and they end up getting. You're not really sure like what caused the off balance, greed, ambition. Something happens with them, and they turn into these creatures called the Echo Wren, and they are echo of what they once were, and they're kind of sentenced to wander the earth alone. And we know something's going on because somebody is rounding them up and going to use them as like an army to take over. We are only like 300 pages deep in this book, so I do Laya is showing. I do trying to start doing lives every Sunday where you can come in and ask me about my book. Maybe sometimes we'll do like a cold reading of a passage, or we'll run polls to kind of help me decide like versions of passages or sentences I can't decide on, and even like helping name some of the magical creatures and stuff. So we do all kinds of stuff with that. It's like a choose your own adventure.
What do you think your biggest hurdle is right now with the writing process?
Well, I think last night I kind of came to a cornerstone of like, I'm creating a whole new magical system, so you want that to be unique, but you also want it to like make sense. And I think I'm just at a like tipping point where I'm just trying to make sure it all makes sense, and I'm not just like watering down characters and giving everybody like the same ability, or like right now I'm having a hard time between making sure I'm sticking to that like elemental magic aspect without making it feel like Sloan from Fourth Wing who can siphon and it's just all energy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like my brain can't quite compute right now between making sure it's not just energy, but it's also being funneled into something.
Yeah. What Laya had a picture. Who's that beauty?
This is I have not wrote her part yet, but she's in the works. This is going to be the lady in the water. We have a magical wizard character. He isn't Merlin, but he's the Merlin, so that would be the name for like the wizards in their world. And he's going to be an integral part of teaching Torian all her special abilities. And this character here is probably going to be an integral part of saving somebody very important.
Ooh.
Oh, this is another magical creature I came up with. So these creatures are more like pets, so they can't really talk or anything. People just ride them and own them. But it's definitely a cross between like a raven and like a like Clydesdale style horse. It's my hopes. I know it doesn't look exactly like that in this image, but that's the goal. If you've ever seen the movie Maleficent, when Diavant turns into a horse, that's kind of the idea. Yeah, those are a little closer to what I was looking for.
Oh, those are pretty.
Definitely closer.
Growing up a horse girly, that's like my favorite.
Now, obviously, this isn't a super original idea, but this is like, this world is very full of like, so there's two moons, so there's more nighttime than there is daytime. So a lot of things, instead of like nocturnal and, animals that are more out during the day, like all of the animals can kind of be out when they want. A lot of them will be bioluminescent in a sense, because of that. So this is called a nightling. The inspiration was kind of like a nightingale, but just little cute bird creatures that glow in the dark. You have to build a
So you have a lot of amazing creatures. Where does the inspiration come from for those?
my head. My head. I just I think of this world and like I look at all of these like inspirations for like, pictures that you see online and I'm like, what kind of creature would live in this environment? What would thrive in this environment? I think it's really important for me to have like visual cues. So when I look at a creature, I'm like, what's its ability? How does it survive in that environment? Um, the Dracor is a very big creature, and they're super ancient. They've been around a long time, but they're like a unicorn. They're kind of like a myth, and I think the reason they're able to survive that long and be a myth is because of the way that they adapt to the environment. So the Dracor can kind of like camouflage himself. His fur is like almost like holographic iridescent, and he can kind of like shift into and look like environment. So I think it's just really important to like just pop the creature in, but consider how it lives in that environment, like what it eats, the way it interacts with other things.
Are there any characters so far based off of real life people that you know or inspired by?
Yeah, so I feel like the main character is a lot of parts of me. Um, and I just feel like as authors, you kind of just do that subconsciously. Um, but I wanted to create a character that was kind of like inspired by me, and then her best friend is kind of inspired by my best friend and our dynamic. So, I think that's where a lot of the two characters' traits come from is like the way that me and my friend interact and how close we are. And um, Brisa was very heavily inspired by my best friend of 15 years. So, my little
That's so
homage to
sweet.
her.
Is there any messages that you set out to explore in this book? Like, is there a certain theme, or what do you want fans to really hone in on?
I think the big overarching message is like being more one with our environment because this world they live off the land. They never take more than what is necessary. Um, and just helping to be like the balance, like not being too greedy in anything. And I feel like there's a lot of that in this world, and I wanted to kind of create that. Obviously there's going to be turmoil and stuff in this world, but just like the balance and the peace that there can be in an environment if we all help create that.
That's amazing. Absolutely love that. Um,
Sorry, I have to shamelessly promote the fact that you're doing these on Sunday, so I gotta keep reposting. Y'all
Yes,
come see her.
tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do another ask me about my book. And I stay on as long as people have questions or we're doing things. I think we were on there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours last Sunday.
yeah.
So, I can listen to myself talk all day. That might be a terrible trait to have, but
We
I'll
can
do it.
talk all day. It's all good.
As long as somebody wants to listen, I'll talk.
So you're a mama, you work, and you're an author now. How do you balance it all?
I don't. I think I just always have like my laptop near me, so like if something's the idea sparks in my head, or I use Google Docs a lot because I can like pull it up. I can pull it up on my phone. I can pull it up on another computer. As long as I can log into my Google account, I can access it from anywhere. So being able to like do that really helps. Otherwise, like, obviously my kids and my, burrito dad comes first, but it really is hard to like balance. I think the thing that helps me really is like my job. I work part-time, but when I do work, it's a little bridal boutique. If we don't have appointments or we don't have a project that we're working on, I can pull out my laptop and like work at work. So that's a huge resource for me. But it is like I have no tricks up my sleeve. It is not easy to balance. Somebody's always getting more attention than somebody else. So
Well, we think you're doing a great job. We know that you really are working to hopefully be able to get your audiobook out at the same time as your regular book. What was the inspiration for that push?
So my passion with that is my fiance, when he reads, he sees words. So reading for him is not super fun. A lot of times if we read something, it has to be like audio. He really needs a lot of stimulation and a lot of description when it comes to those things, to kind of like be able to dive into a world. So I have to really balance like my ideas to be very descriptive, but I also don't want it to be too much. Like there's a point in time where it's like, okay, like we're done explaining what the purple rock looks like. But my inspiration behind the audiobook really is like he doesn't read physical, so I want him to be able to listen to my book. He would read it physical if that's the only option, he'll do it. But I also want people that have other disabilities that don't allow them to read well, like people with dyslexia or people who are blind that can't read books, and if it's not in Braille, like how do they have access to it? So I just want to make sure that the book is available for everybody. Like that is like the biggest thing for me, is I just want everybody to be able to read it when it comes out. Like,
I think that's great, and I love that you have that passion for it.
Working in the mental health field like sets your brain into a whole different perspective, and you think about other people outside of yourself, and what physical limitations do they have, and you want everybody to be included.
Alrighty. Is there anything that you think fans should know before we switch to the next author?
Just visit me on Sundays. Come to ask me about my book. I read passages out of a book that is not published yet, and those things might change, they might not, but you're gonna be first to hear all the things.
Baylie, would you like for your hopeful narrator to read a snippet, or?
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
I knew you were bringing me in here for a reason. I knew. See, why don't you come hang out, RL? Come hang out, Rob. It'll be great.
They were gonna shove you in.
There was one part, Billy, that I can I pick the part to read, or do you want?
You
Does
go
it
for it.
matter?
Yeah,
Okay.
any part you want.
I gotta find it real fast.
He's gonna give us a piece of his favorite passage.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's time to make a very special deal with a very difficult Dracor. We need a ride, and that's my only bright idea at the moment. I pull a whistle from around my neck and blow into it. A sound melodic, only heard by the creature I intend to lure here. The pitch is so high and ethereal, it calls across the forest for miles. I begin to hear a rumble deep within the forest, and the ground begins shaking, and the nightlings take flight. All creatures scurry out of sight, and I begin to see the white fur like feathers in the distance. I know the attention this is bringing to the area is not good, but I don't have a choice. She is not waking up, and we need to get out of here as fast as we can. The farther we can make it by nightfall, the better. This will also be good protection for us. Not many creatures or things want to mess with a monster this size. In the distance, white feather-like fur begins to shimmer between the trees. A massive creature with fur that gleams like holographic radiance. It reminds me of the aurora bands, glistening with the celestial shimmer. Let me keep going. I don't want to get away.
They'll listen to you all night.
He's a living myth, horned, ancient. He could camouflage himself to any environment. That's why these creatures have existed so long. They could be so massive but hide completely out of sight. Long, massive horns adorn its head with a long snout and sharp teeth. As if it would need those. With its massive size, it could take out anything it wanted. He stops before me, eyes glowing with ancient light, and he speaks into my head, into my mind. You summon me, guard. What emergency do you have that you must call on me in my time of slumber? He completely disregards a woman passed out gently placed on the ground. Oh, you mean aside from the unconscious woman literally right next to me? He booms into my mind. I'm big, not blind, guard. I roll my eyes. May I ask a favor? And in return, we can flesh out a deal. His eyes pierce mine. Is this her? How does he know? He asks again, deeper this time. Is this her? Reluctantly, I nod. Then we must move, now, he says with a quick calmness. Thank you, I mutter. He lowers one leg. I scoop her up and place her over my shoulder as I whisper, Sorry, my star. We're on the move again. I climb aboard. As I settle her into my lap, I ask, What do I call you? My name is Agnar, Kaz Arcturus, son of Aldebaran and Antares, but you may call me Kaz.
Good job, Rob.
Thanks.
And Baylie.
Amazing. Gave me chills.
Yeah.
Ugh, that
We
always
can't
makes me
wait.
read stuff out of the book.
That'd be so good.
Oh, Baylie, before you go, will you send me like what you talked about right now, like a little introduction and like what it's about? You said you don't have a name for it yet, right? You don't have a name.
Yeah, I mean, it's still working title. Right
Because
now,
I'm
I know
doing-
what it wants to be called, but yeah.
And you too, Claire, if you show me your dragon, the white dragon, if you'll send me one
You're
too.
stuck with me. I'm sorry.
Because on Tuesday at 7, I'm doing a center stage spotlight deal where it's like kind of like this, where there's a lot of authors. Like there's like 7
Yeah.
authors, but I'm the only narrator and second interview, so I'm gonna bring y'all's book into light to know what they know that I'm gonna
There
narrate
he is. There you are.
that.
Oh,
Look, the white dragon.
Yes.
Yeah,
all right.
Bailey, your book is really good.
It is really
I'm
good.
already obsessed.
You better not stop writing. You keep it up, okay? You better get after it. Because I'm gonna tell you what. Once you think Joe's on your ass all the time, wait till I get to the end of this, and there's no more to read.
Guys, she not only can see the book, she can personal message me. I get it every hour of the day.
You better get after
You read any more
it.
yet?
That's awesome.
You don't want to stop reading. When you're reading it, you don't want to stop.
I know. I get. Yeah.
Ah, it's so good.
All right,
That's awesome.
Bailey, we'll bring you back up in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
We love you. You're awesome.
Rob's bike. Look at Rob's
Yeah.
bike. There's his dragon's bike.
That's my dragon bike. I have a bike.
You might have a bike. I don't know, but those are the riders have bikes for sure.
What?
But y'all have that glow, so it will match you.
Oh, nice. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Claire, I need some
Yeah.
of your book too, so I can read it sometime.
I mean, I can send it to you whenever. I have 2 chapters done.
You
So,
know, that's better than nothing, Claire. I'm just glad you're
Well,
working
she did
on
a
it.
lot of planning before she started writing.
That's good.
She did
Yeah.
her
yeah.
outline.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
had to
good.
get y'all's names because I was like, I'm not moving until I have y'all's names. And that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Lots of work.
So Vigo. Vigo. I like it.
Yes.
Uh,
And it's
Vigo.
Scandinavian for battle or war.
Oh,
So I was
wow.
like,
What a coincidence. I'm part Scandinavian.
there you go. There you go. I didn't know that either. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I am. I'm like a quarter Scandinavian.
Oh, that's cool.
all right. So for those that don't know, down here in the corner is Miss Claire. Claire, why don't you tell them a
Hello.
little bit about yourself and what you're working on?
Okay, so I'm a mom of two and a wife, and my book is an adventure romance fantasy with elemental magic, dragons, dragon riders, and a very amazing MMC, FMC, and all that amazing stuff. Um, with lots and lots of world building and all that. So.
The cover, that's going to be your cover. Um,
It's a mock-up. I didn't have anything with the name, so I made it real quick, um, just to have it. It might end up being my cover because I actually am liking it more and more, but who
yeah, it's
knows?
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Do you want to explain what the inspiration is behind it?
Um, Lots of stuff like mainly movies and books and artwork from like Avatar, Their World, Pandora was an inspiration. Alice in Wonderland, Maleficent. For my bikes, a little bit of Tron and Atlantis was an inspiration for those. And I guess you could say Avatar the Airbender for elemental magic. Um, but those were the big main ones that really kind of were like pushing it along. And a little bit of Narnia too.
Love Narnia and all the others. So I know you only have, not only, but that you have 2 chapters done so far. What's
hmm
been your biggest hurdle so far while writing?
I'd probably have to say the end of chapter one. I don't know why. I just couldn't really find the greatest ending, and then all of a sudden, I just got an idea of how I wanted to end it, and I just ran with it, and it made it very easy to kind of introduce the magic and everything. So that was very nice.
What made you want to be a writer?
So on this particular book, I was at work about 3, 4 years ago, and I just got an idea. So I just started writing the outline and did a few drawings, and then I just put it down. And then I got introduced to all of y'all, and y'all kind of were like, hey, you should pick that up. And so after a little while, I picked it back up again, and here we are.
Yeah, for those that don't know, she's only been writing consistently for what, like 2 months now on this?
Probably on and off,
Yeah.
yeah. Not very long. No. I loved writing in high school and all that, but majorly writing towards to publish a book, this is the first time, first go. So,
Yeah. If your book was put into a film, who would you want to be what character?
um, so the male character is based off a lot of my husband and a little bit of Charlie Hunnam. So if he could, I would love it if he would do it. Um, and I don't really know who I would want for a FMC. I don't know who I'd want to play the lead role for my female. There's a couple out there. I'd have to pick from.
You, honey, you should play your FNC.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's a little spin off of me, but I guess with like more spite, I guess, and more like more guts to do like what she wants to do, and everything. So,
How do you balance real life and finding time to write, inspiration?
um, so Google Docs makes it very easy. It's almost like notes in a way, but you can format it just about any way you want to. And that makes it very easy to kind of like when you get an idea or oh, you get a next little snippet of your book in your brain, easy to kind of write that out anywhere you want when it's hooked up to your phone or I have mine on my iPad, so makes it very easy to do.
Have you had to do a lot of research for this yet?
Um,
Because I know you planned
I
it out a lot before you even began writing.
Yes. Where she is staying in the book is an actual inn in the Netherlands, and it's called the Inn the Woods, and it's spelled INN. And so that is an actual place. So I had to kind of research where that was and places nearby, so I could kind of go off like where she'd eat, and then I had to look up like what food they eat. And all that, and you know, kind of what their life is over there in the Netherlands a little bit, and what they call things and all that good stuff.
What was your biggest surprise while doing all that?
My biggest surprise, you said, or um,
Yeah.
kind of how they're a little bit similar. They're a lot similar to us. Their food might be different, but like they have comfort food and they do a lot of things that we do over here. just might be a different name for it. It's not as much of a culture shock as I thought it was going to be. Um, so that was nice.
Who's the little guy that Laya has up right now?
So
I don't know
that's
that I've seen
a
that one.
quat horn, because he has four horns on his head. So quattro meaning four. And I was like, that just came out of my brain one night, and I was like, okay, we're gonna give him a name. That is my that's Ancha's my lead female role. That is her pet. Um,
Oh,
it was kind of, well, I guess Hercules was a inspiration as well because he's kind of like how Pegasus was. She had him when she was a baby, and then she got adopted away from the magic realm because they were trying to find her and unalive her. So she had to be portaled away to the human world and adopted. So while they were trying to take her away and everything, because she's special, she has all four elements instead of one.
what do you think your favorite thing is so far about the world that you're building?
I'd have to say the dragons. The dragons are would have to be number one, and then I guess the landscape that they get to live in um would be right behind them because it's so breathtaking. The trees glow, the mushrooms glow, basically all the flora and fauna glow. Um, so it's just kind of beautiful all around.
How do you work past your writer's block?
Um, So usually when I get writer's block, I tend to step away from my book because I don't like to push writing. I feel like if I force it, it's not as good. So I usually pick up the book I'm reading, music, or watch a good movie, or just go play with the kids. Just kind of take a step back from the book as long as I'm having a writer's block.
What's some music that inspires you?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What is some music that inspires you?
Um, Anything really classical, like I'll put on the Narnia soundtrack or any of these things that have inspired me, like even the Maleficent soundtrack. That's a really good one too. Just the music. And I have a playlist that kind of is inspired by the book as well, so I'll put that on sometimes too. So it's very fun.
That's amazing. I didn't know that you did that. I love that.
Yeah, just something I kind of did on the side a little bit.
What's something, if there's one thing that you hope that readers take away from your book, what do you hope that is?
Don't be afraid to reach for your dreams no matter how big they are, no matter if you do it years later, do it. Don't be afraid to do it.
Is your book a standalone or is it going to be a series? I never even.
With all of this world building, I'm it might be it's probably going to be more than one. So it might be a series. I don't know how big a series, but it will be more than one. I'm feeling because it's so much detail. Um, in the world building alone and all the characters that are going to be included to kind of help it all go along.
What have you edited out of this book so far?
Mm-mm-mm. I haven't really edited anything out. Maybe changed ideas like definitely on how I ended the first chapter. I had one idea going and then I completely changed it around. Um, so I guess that might have been something I edited out completely. Um, because I kind of just threw myself right into introducing the magic instead of kind of holding off. But it worked in my head. It worked out great and smoothly. So
Hey Claire, can I put you in this on spot real quick?
what?
Can I see some of the drawings that you've made for this? Like your little blue dragon you've drawn and
Yeah, I can bring
Oh
him up.
yeah.
He's on my
Speak,
iPad.
speaking of that, have you thought about doing your own illustrations because you're an amazing artist?
I actually have so there he is.
with the ladybug. I love my ladybug.
Yeah. So I actually drew him on paper and then I drew
Hmm.
over him on my iPad to digitize him. So I was
That's
like, just to get an idea of how they might look or could look or something. Um, and then let's see. And then this was my inspiration for my lead female character.
I remember seeing her. I love her curly hair.
Thank you. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then all the symbols and everything. But yeah, I would love to and then there's my little quatorn guy. He's like an owl, but like horns on his head and very earthy. He might have moss growing on him, maybe a mushroom. I don't know yet.
Okay, that
But
would be cool.
I love owls.
yeah, yeah.
They're my favorite.
They're very cool. And I'm a Harry Potter nerd, so I was like, maybe my version of an owl type deal. Who knows?
Do you have a snippet that you want to read or for Rob to read? Um,
Um,
Not to put you guys on the spot or anything.
no, you're good. I don't have anything for my dragons as much as I wish I did. I
Oh, it's
haven't
okay.
got that far. Um, and I'm probably gonna make her go through some heck to get all of her dragons because I didn't want it to be like all the others and be like, oh, I found this dragon egg. I get to be the master or rider. No, she's got to earn it. So, um, they get to pick what she has to do to earn them. So that'll be fun. See how spiteful our dragons are.
I can't wait, Claire.
I'm excited. I'm very
Put
excited.
our girl through hell, aren't you?
She's gonna go through the ringer. Um, and then we have a love scene. I haven't put that in there yet. Might be coming soon, so that'll be fun. I've already typed it out and everything, so
And the
Girl,
little bit I've heard of it, it's really good.
so I
we love a
can
little spice.
I can send that to you, Rob, or I can send you what I have for chapter two. Anything you want. If you want to read some, that's all on you.
Yes, if you would like to send me the love scene or whatever you'd like, I can read it.
Okay.
Whatever you would like.
All right. You want me to send it on Discord? Would
You
that
can
be
see, yeah, you can
easiest?
send it on Discord.
Okay.
Let's see.
You're putting him on the spot, B.
I know. Cold read. I like cold reads. Is my mic's not too loud, is it? Can you understand me?
Perfect.
It's not, okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh.
thanks.
Oh, okay.
I need to put that.
Yeah, do
I need
some.
to put that pop filter over here. Can you hear me? Can you hear the? You okay?
Oh yeah, we got
Just
the
when
pop.
you do that, not like.
Oh, I was doing like when I talk.
No, you're good.
Okay. I hate mouth noises. Like mouth clicks.
Oh.
I try not. Yeah, I hate ranch dressing. Dang it. Be right. Oh, there it is. Hold, please.
B knows. Gotta have the candy, huh?
Okay, I sent it to you on the link and then a picture of it because sometimes the link doesn't work.
Yeah. I just I click on it and it goes an account with permission. You are currently signed in as R.O. Brook, narrator. I did a request. I sent the request access to you. Let's see if it'll work.
Okay.
Guys, we put everybody on the spot tonight. We had another author lined up for interview, and unfortunately, he couldn't make it. So these guys were kind enough to just stop in, and we are kind of just putting them on the spot.
Mm-hmm. It's okay though.
But we love them.
I like it.
I think I did it right. It says access
There we
updated.
go.
Woohoo!
Okay, where do you want me to start and where do you want me to stop?
Anywhere you want. That's the whole scene. So you get to pick.
Claire, we need to see your face when he's reading.
Oh
Where you
no.
at, Claire?
Oh no, this I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say before this.
Okay, this is female POV. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause,
Yeah, I mean I
you
guess a
know.
little both. But mainly hers, but it's both.
No, I mean I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I was just.
No judgment. He's just doing
Shit!
a cold read.
Hold on. Y'all gotta give me
Oh,
a break. Now
sorry.
I'm gonna have the giggles now. Y'all gotta stop. Don't look at me. Don't stare at me.
I know, I need to go off camera. I'm not gonna be able. I'm gonna have to mute myself.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, stop. Tighten up. Okay. The tension was so intense I could feel the warmth of his body and my thighs went hot. So relieved you couldn't see me right now. I was blushing so hard I knew he couldn't resist to say something to do something about it. I tightened my grip as we go around a sharp, exhilarating curve. Leaning into it, curves are my favorite. I tried to focus on the ride, the wind as we moved, the thundering of the engine underneath me. He put his hand on my lower thigh and knee. That had my heart racing. There was a straightaway in the road, and he gunned it. I tightened my grip once again. We were headed to the lookout. It was a beautiful green field with tulips and big shade trees. We got there as fast as we could. I dismounted the bike in one quick motion. He got off the bike and pulled me close to him, his light blue eyes hidden behind dark sunglasses. A smirk painted across his face. He pulled me in for a kiss. I breathed deeply and softly, each kiss more passionate than the last. I quickly unzipped his pants and went down on his hardened rock. Listen.
Get it, girl.
Claire, okay. Oh, you gotta stop. Listen, I can hear somebody giggling, okay? So that's why
Sorry.
all I can hear is... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me... Okay. I'm gonna start laughing every time I do that. Read one of those. Okay. Wusa. Focus. Okay, stop. She looked up at him. He moaned in a low tone, still sitting on the bike. He leaned back and grabbed a fistful of my dark hair. Okay, look. Now I got the fucking giggles. Okay.
You've
It's
got
good.
this, Rob.
I got this. Okay, stop laughing, Robert. Oh my god.
You don't have to read anymore if you don't want to.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna, it's...
He's a man.
Yeah. I'm professional. I am a professional, okay. Okay, okay, so I can't hear y'all giggle. Okay. Now I can't see y'all giggle. Okay, here we go.
Oh man.
I returned the action with a moan back. I then went all the way down on his glistening hot rod. He moaned again and picked me up. I wrapped my legs around him. He then mounted us both on the bike, but he was facing away from the chrome handlebars. He then unzipped my jeans, pulling one leg completely nude and his large member going deep inside. I moaned into the light, leaning back, my feet resting on my foot pegs, going up and down. He then pushed my thighs all the way down so I could fully absorb him. He grabs my breasts with his massive, strong hands, thrusting inside me. We moaned one after another. I closed my eyes to focus on the wonderful sensation between my warm, thick thighs. Oh, are you ready, darling? He smirked and bit down on his bottom lip. Yes, please. Oh. I bit down on my bottom lip and held onto his chest. Our chests heaving with the love that we had made. I looked over and Levi had orchestrated a secret picnic. I blushed. He cut my face softly. You deserve this, and so much more, my dear. He then kissed my lips. You take so good care of me, and I must return the favor and more. He winked and smirked. and sign.
Wow.
Damn, Claire.
That was good.
Dang, so funny.
I wasn't okay. I wasn't laughing because it just caught me off guard. Okay, listen.
I'm sorry.
That was
tried to
really good,
warn you.
Claire. Good, Claire. That was really good.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
It was really good.
And funny thing, that was wrote during a live.
Oh wow,
During a daytime live, as a matter of fact.
that was good. That was really good, Claire.
Yeah. Thank you
Good
so
job.
much.
Good
Thank you
job.
for reading it. It was sounded amazing.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say now because
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is Navy in here? Because, yeah.
I don't know. So like we need a cigarette now, guys. Guess B.
Mm.
Everybody hydrate.
If I take the water, take a deep breath in, let it out slowly,
Thank y'all.
get the blush gone.
Breath exercises. Good luck, Beck.
Thanks.
Claire,
You're
thanks for
welcome.
coming. We'll bring you back up here in a few. Okay,
I don't know how to drop myself.
Go
Got
finish
you.
my,
I'll do it.
go finish
I
my
got it.
dinner.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I'll go finish my dinner. I ordered chicken wings. They're getting cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for
Thank
hanging up. I
you.
appreciate it. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody. This is what do you CW? No, CE Beck. Sorry. Um, she is working on her debut. Is it a novel series?
It's a novel.
Novel. Okay. Um, she is going to tell you all about it.
What do you want to know?
Do you have a title for sure?
Yes, Collateral Emotions is the for sure title.
All right. Why don't you tell us about the theme and what was the inspiration?
So, inspiration was kind of based off myself. There is a lot of me in the FMC. It's based off of her time in the military, and in the beginning of the book, like she's just getting there, getting her footing. Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently can't say words, but I can type them. But she's getting her footing, getting used to everything. And she meets the MMC, and he's also in the Navy. He's also kind of but he's been in longer, so he knows his way around the military kind of thing. Well, originally Originally, the book was supposed to be mostly a contemporary romance. So just kind of that lovey-dovey, like what you would think of for a contemporary romance. It does not continue to go that way.
Ooh.
What'd you say, Joe? You're muted. Okay.
For everybody's safety. But no, I was like, so what changed? What changed?
A huge thing that changed was when I was writing it and I was thinking back to my own time in the Navy. Laya!
Love you.
When I was thinking back to my own time in the Navy, like, when you think about military romances and stuff like that, like, you think about, oh, the males in the military and the ones at home as a spouse, and, like, that's, like, the model for it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want that after getting going. I didn't want it to be all about, oh, she's just another girl getting into a relationship with a military dude. I want her to stand by herself. So I want it to be known that this is her story. This is her life. So
Well, I love that, and you're more than like it. It runs off of your life a lot, and you're so much more than just a stay-at-home wife. You have your own goals and things that you do, and
exactly. And that's where I'm like, when it comes down to it, I don't want this book to be remembered because it's just military romance. I want it to be remembered because I'm going in a direction really no one, or I don't know if no one, but you don't really hear about. I'm saying, I'm showing the military from a woman's point. And there's not a lot of those out there. Like, when it comes down to it, there's male military books. Like, there's all of these male points of view, but I want women and girls that read this book not just for the romance, but I want them to realize, like, we can do the thing too. We don't have to just be the spouse. We can be the military member.
yeah. And I'm sure you have plenty of inspiration from people that you know. And so, is that something that you worry about while writing? How people that are serving are going to their take on this?
Oh, absolutely. Like, absolutely. Because I want to do it the military female perspective justice. And I don't want to fully romanticize it because being a woman in the military is hard. There's so much more expectation. There's so much more to it than just that. And so when it comes down to it, like, I went through the sexism. I went through, like, being labeled because of my personality. Like, being a woman, and like I said, being a woman in the military is hard. You basically have to be completely perfect, or else you're seen as a weak link almost.
Well, and that's unattainable for anybody, not just
Exactly.
women, but it's more pressure on women in the military. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, what, well, I guess you kind of just said, I guess, what is your main goal for fans to get out of this?
So, like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be completely a YA because I do want some spice in there. Hence the picture Laya is showing. Get over here, I will show you.
Y'all, she is the sweetest person, and when she said this today on a live, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm proud of her.
And so I want there to be some heat, obviously, because there is that underlying romance. And by the time, like, the last part of the book comes around, because it is very much a friends to lovers type thing, there'll have been all of this tension building up, and I just want it to snap. Like, I just want it to snap in the most glorious way.
We love that so much.
Yeah, and again, I want women to realize that it's not just men. It's not just. It takes a special kind of person to be in the military, but that's male or women, like male or female. If you sign up to serve your country, that takes a special, that takes a lot of guts.
Yeah. So it's safe to say fans will get a deeper look into you as a person with this book.
Yes. Because in a way, like, I'm going to put some of my personal experiences in it, but at the same time, I almost want it to heal me from my time, because I want it to go more of the way I would have wanted my own experience to go.
I love that you can heal through writing. I think that's a common thing with authors.
Yes.
So you're a mama. You have all kinds of stuff going on. How do you balance it all?
I don't. Just like Baylie said, I don't. It's mostly just when I can, I can. And I have to be okay with certain. So I always got told that when you're going through life, it's like you're juggling glass, like glass balls.
Mhm.
Um, and once you put so many in, some are going to drop. So then you have to like choose which ones you're willing to drop. So
Yeah.
the house might not be completely clean. Uh, Dishes might not be done at the end of the day. I might go 2 days without my kids getting a bath, which luckily they're at that age where it's not such a big deal. But ultimately, as long as my kids are fed, clothed, and happy, I did my job as a mom. That's how I see it. And as long as I am making sure I am in a place where I'm not overwhelmed and overworked, I count that as a good day for myself.
Nora said, "Are those things the real important things?" Um, I would say yes, in my opinion. Um,
I'm wondering if she's talking about like the cleaning house and the dishes and stuff.
oh,
I was like, because I
They're
saw
not
that
that
too.
important.
I
As
saw
long
that
as
too.
your kids are healthy and happy, they're not that important.
yeah. The messes aren't going to go anywhere. Like, I don't know. It's important to spend that time with your kiddos. So,
Exactly. I'd rather
um,
be into that.
you'd rather what? Sorry.
Put my energy into that.
Oh, thank you. What has been the hardest thing for you to write so far?
Mm, I don't think
Thank you. Thank you.
the hardest scene for me to write so far, I don't think there's really been a hard scene. Like, there's been a hard time of like deciding how to write the scene, but it hasn't really been hard for me to like get it out there. Um, that kind of scene is definitely going to come later on in the book when she's on her deployment. One of those scenes is going to be one of my tough scenes to write.
When you are feeling blocked, what's your go-to thing to help get get your mind in the right space?
Um, I definitely read. Like, I take a step back. I have to take a complete step back from the book. Otherwise, I'll just overthink and I'll over work it in my head, and then it just makes it worse.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so like I went so hard and so quick with the first like 5 chapters that I burnt myself out, and so I struggled really hard with the next ones. And so that's why this last few weeks I'm like, I'll work on it here, I'll work on it there, but I've been trying to not overwork myself and burn myself out even further.
Yeah, the first couple weeks you didn't sleep, so I'm glad you're finding that balance.
Now she's trying to win a reading challenge. You're not gonna. You're not gonna win it. We're gonna kick your butt.
Maybe till next month, then you never know. So, what's a behind the scenes that you could give us?
I made a playlist. I like
Oh,
listening to music, and music it really helps calm me.
hmm,
And so like when I don't have, like, I'm not on live and I'm not doing something to help me stay focused, because that is a huge thing for me. Is one of the reasons I like being on TikTok lives and stuff is, even if I'm not talking, is it's just because it's that background. It's helping me be grounded. It's helping me not think about a million different things all at one time.
yeah. What's your go-to song? Like, if you just need to clear your mind, what's your go-to song?
It's gonna be really bad, but my biggest one that I have really loved listening to, and I don't know why, is Eyes Shut. And I think it's by Alex Warren, but it's the one about
Oh,
the
yeah.
fourth of me. Like, I don't know why. It's just
That's funny because I figured you were gonna say like out of the ordinary or something. So, close enough.
like I do love
I
Out
love
of the
that
Ordinary.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I do love Out of the Ordinary, but that's when I have to be like in one of those gooey moods, like the ooey gooey, the romantic feelings,
Yeah.
and but when I'm in those like moods where I'm just like, oh, I need to listen to a song. I need to listen to this to get myself out of this. I can't listen to ooey gooey. I have to listen to raw. I have to listen to, yeah, I have to listen to something that's going to let me feel it, but also get me past it. B. Feeling.
Pretend. You write songs. That's cool. Laya. Is there anything that you want fans or readers to know before we have everybody talking?
um, just like kind of like Claire says, I started writing when I was in high school, but I quit because I didn't think I could do it. Like I was getting frustrated and overwhelmed, so I just was like, I'm never gonna learn how to do this. I'm never gonna like figure this out. But once I got in with you guys and got in with this whole group and talked to authors and talked to everybody, I was like, holy crap, they went through this too. They had this kind of thing happen too, and they pushed through. They got to it. They learned it. Maybe I can too. And then that's when I kind of just sat down at the computer and started writing.
Well, you definitely can because you're doing the dang thing, in the words of Laya. So we're proud of you.
Oh, if we're gonna quote me, it's you're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, what she said.
Y'all are and Claire, if you're still in here, you need to get your pretty little booty up here. Y'all are all a bunch of badasses. Remember that. You're
That's
doing great.
creepy.
Yes, accent is vital.
Oh, and we did discuss it, me and Maya, because y'all are doing the whole author interviews now Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
We're gonna move mine to Fridays, and I was thinking about doing it like 8 Eastern, because like, y'all are on Eastern as well, so that's usually when stuff is normally done and everything. So
I'll fix it.
Well, thank you for switching.
of course.
You guys, our authors, Beck and Baylie, are going to go live once a week to talk about their books and just interact with fans. So make sure that you tune in, follow them, so you know when they're going live. That way you get those updates. You make sure you're following all of us because we try to just support each other as much as we can. So if one of us didn't post it, the other one has.
Yeah.
Love you, Crystal. Where's Claire there?
I was looking for her.
Oh yeah. Love you, Crystal.
I just said for her to get. I just tried to invite her too. Oh, I think she's gone.
Okay. So we thought it would be fun just to ask some silly little questions for you guys to let the fans and everybody tuning in just to get to know you better.
My personal favorite. I'm an open book.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, and could only bring 3 items, what would they be?
My Harry Potter
That's right.
series.
You're what?
My Harry Potter series.
Oh, yeah.
My laptop so I can write new books. And a crystal.
I'm so surprised you did not say a record player so that way you could have your Tay-Tay there.
Or a Taylor.
But if you have a laptop.
Says one crystal. She means a huge ass bag of crystals.
Yeah.
For me,
Put
it
all
would
in one
definitely-
bag. Okay. That's just one.
A weapon and a life story.
Can I renege on the laptop? Can I just bring Taylor with me? It's your world. Yes.
So my first one would be my iPad, because I can kind of do everything that you can on a computer on the iPad, but I also have the Kindle Unlimited app. So,
Ooh. Ooh, I like that, B.
My knife
Smart.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and
One more.
my cat. Cat lid.
I could see that.
I need my cuddle buddy.
Which one?
So B wants to
I said Litten.
Oh, okay.
B wants to know what's the weirdest thing you Googled for a book.
I've Googled for a book.
Yep.
That is a really good question.
Yeah.
I can already tell Bailey's is going to be epic because she had that instant like.
I Google so much every day, so like I'm sure my search history is like I'm sure the AI machine is like, what is this girl trying to do?
Snapshot your history, please.
I researched like how does bioluminescence work? Like, can a person die from a stab wound on their thigh? Like, I don't know. Like, no.
Oh, I can imagine.
I bet B.
So weird.
I think my weirdest so far, and I think it's weird mostly because I should know the answers, are like, what does a yellow shirt do on the carrier? Or like, which rate is this? What's this rate's name? I'm like, I should know that. Like, that's kind of sad.
Things
Well,
that you
it's
should already
been a
know,
while.
but you gotta Google it anyway.
Laya.
Yeah.
There was something the other day that was on a live, and I don't remember what it was, but it was absolutely horrible.
Wait, I know what I've Googled. How can I finish this book faster?
Yes, yes, you didn't have an answer. Didn't have a freaking answer.
It said
Not a
401,
magic
404 error.
It's not a magic 8-ball.
I did research how many words is in a normal length of a book. I did research that.
Ooh, what's the answer?
At least for your genre.
I think the answer I saw was like 60 to 80,000 words is like the average.
Right for me. Mine's like 80 to 120,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bridget asked, which character broke your heart when you unalived them? Have you had to unalive a character yet?
Nope, I have not.
I have one, but I don't know.
What?
I have. You guys, you've already read the scene. Calm down.
Calm down. Bring it down a couple notches.
I have.
Listen.
I think in the short amount of time
Hello.
that I introduced the character,
Hey.
you may. It depends on like your personality. So you may have already grown an attachment to that person, but it's literally they're in one scene. I think you'll grow more of an attachment to them later.
Yeah.
They'll be referenced a lot later. So it's kind of just like that's the only thing I've really like unalived so far. So
Oh, I did see a question. I don't remember who asked it. Fridgen said, what? No, not that one. Which one was it? Oh, B. B said, you get to haunt a bookstore. What section do you terrorize?
That's hard.
I think it would be very funny to haunt the ghost books.
Oh my god.
See, I have the opposite. I think it would be funny to haunt, like, and this is just because for some reason, I have a very twisted sense of humor. It'd be funny to haunt, like, the fantasy section because they can't handle the horror.
What about the autobiographies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh lord.
Just pretend to be that person.
She would haunt Starbucks.
When's the last time I've been to a Starbucks?
Here we go.
Crystal.
Last time.
She gonna get you. She gonna haunt you, burrito.
I can't even
Dad.
remember the last thing I drank at Starbucks.
That's what I was going to say, Crystal. I was like, the spiritual section, I think, would be the most fun.
Yeah, that one would be
I
fun.
think that would be the spiritual. That would be the most fun.
Oh, we gotta ask Claire about the desert. I want to see what her answer would be for the deserted island.
The desert.
What 3 things would you bring to a deserted island?
Water. Dang. One of my favorite foods. And dang, that's really hard, y'all.
The dog, the King Corso.
Yeah, we'll burn Tess. We'll burn
Oh.
Tess. Tess can come. Yep. So water, food, and protection.
I like that. Well,
Protection / snuggle buddy.
Yeah.
They can get
Yeah,
the boot.
I did bring my cat. My cat is my cuddle buddy, so I did bring her.
Her dog is ferocious looking, sweet as can be. He's a cutie, handsome boy. But if that thing was coming running at me, I would be, yeah, I think I would be peeing myself, scared of it.
if you guys could switch lives with any fictional character, who would you pick?
Pilot.
Of our fictional characters or any
N-
fictional characters?
any, any.
That's hard too, y'all.
I knew your answer.
Beck just likes the lightning.
No, I like the dragons.
Well, yeah.
I knew yours too, Deb.
What if your character is like 3 different people?
Go for it.
Let's hear it.
Like Selena, Lizzie. What's the other
Oh.
one? Darcy.
The emotional support trope. I don't understand that.
Adeline. Yeah, I was almost said that one, Deb. I almost said that.
Oh, emotional support trope.
I need me some Amen.
Romanticy. That's my emotional support.
Yeah, I think fantasy has always
Same.
been like my go-to. I can really dissociate with that.
Mm-hmm. I can escape.
Fantasy.
I think my my major like a mini trope. I think really is just like grumpy sunshine or enemies to lovers. I'm a sucker for both of those.
I am a sucker for enemies to lovers. Especially fantasy, my favorite is enemies to lovers, but like contemporary and stuff, I love the friends to lovers. I love seeing the build up.
I love
Yeah.
grumpy sunshine, and I love it in both directions. So it doesn't really matter. Like the girl can be grumpy or she can be sunshine.
Mm-hmm. If you could time travel to any era, where would you go? And why?
Oh.
Fantasy or non?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, are we talking about
We're
like
going to Narnia, bitches. Straight up, man.
Oh, we're not picking
Or
like a real life time
Avatar.
period?
I want to be a blue
You can, or you could do it from a book, whichever way you want to do it.
Dang, that's hard. I'd have to do one different every week.
Well, if I have to,
Yeah.
if I can pick from a book, it's gonna be Hogwarts. if I'm picking from like an actual time period, it would either be like the or
Oh, hold on, you
ancient
froze.
Egypt. Like
Yeah, you froze.
ancient Egypt.
What was that first one?
Did I lose everybody?
Maybe.
You keep freezing, Baylie.
Yeah, you're
All right,
frozen.
Navy, where would you go?
If we're talking real time period, it's really weird, but definitely the Revolutionary War or World War II.
All right.
Oh,
From a book, I would still have to go with Biscaya.
That's a good. I knew that.
all
answer.
right. What would your superhero powers be if you
Shapeshift.
could pick?
Shapeshift straight
Like
up.
fly.
Yeah, but if you
You'd what?
shapeshift, you can fly.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to fly. I like want to talk to animals. Like those are my two.
I always say it would be fun to be able to read people's minds, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I actually want to do that. So mine would definitely be more talking to animals or like super smart, where like I can actually understand like know things.
That's a different answer. I like that, Navy. What song would you guys sing at karaoke, and why?
Traveling Soldier, and that's because it's the one I have sang the most.
Love that song. Makes me cry. I guess anything on my playlist. That's a very broad selection. So I guess it'd have to just be what the mood would be.
hmm
Like, are we tipsy here? Are we just plain sober? What's the situation? I don't know.
I'm gonna guess with this crew, we're gonna be a little tipsy. So
Oh, then
That's a good
there's
one.
no telling. It's probably going to be like range from Reba to Creed to Disney. Who knows?
Oh yeah,
All
Disney for sure. I would definitely do most Disney songs.
yeah,
Um, other one would definitely be "Love Story" by Taylor Swift. I fucking love that song.
it's a good one.
Baylie, did you say? I'm curious which one you're gonna pick.
Aw. Anything Taylor Swift. I know every lyric to every song.
Like anything. Anything.
They can't pick it, and I know it. Oh, no. Okay, really good one, really good one. It's still a Taylor Swift song. All Too Well, the 10-minute version. I know every single word.
Holy shite.
10-minute version.
It's a 10-minute version song. Yeah.
Damn,
If you could wear any one color for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Purple.
blue.
Glitter.
That was surprising because I thought you were gonna say pink, but I love the glitter.
You guys
Mm,
see my walls? This is my bedroom walls. There's like stripes.
that's cool.
It's giving Dolores Umbridge. And I don't know how to feel about that.
I never even thought of that till you said that. Now it does.
I just need the kitties on the wall.
Yes. My bedroom when I was a teenager was like a darker purple with white trimming. So
Ooh.
All right,
Mine
guys.
was a pale blue, like this color.
Last one for me. If you were a character in a comedy movie, what role would you play?
That one friend, that one friend, like, if you're in a breakup, I'm gonna bring you all the goods. I'm gonna bring you your favorite drink, alcohol, non-alcohol, both. It doesn't matter. And your favorite snacks.
the nosy
I could
gossip.
1,000% see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the nosy gossip, the one who always wants to kind of know what's going on.
I'd be the friend with very, very bad timing. Like there's gonna be a joke for everything and it might not be appropriate, but it's gonna be said.
That's funny. That's funny.
My dad just unalived. Oh, I don't know what to say.
It's a funny joke.
Yeah, enter funny joke. Well, at least you're still alive.
I would also be the friend that
At least I have you.
puts their foot in their mouth all the time. Like they accidentally say things that they're not supposed to.
No, that's Deb.
The answer.
Yes.
Does anybody in the comments have any questions for these guys? I know Beck and Baylie are going live every week to read a snippet of their book or talk about it and answer you guys' questions. So make sure you follow them and tune into their lives too.
Claire,
Girl.
I have not gotten there yet. This is a slow burn, but once you hit the slow, once the slow burn is over,
look at B's question in the comments.
For those that doesn't know, it says, "Have you ever written a spicy scene
That seems
that
so
you
spicy.
had to go sit in the fridge?"
Yeah, that one.
I think we all witnessed that at the same time.
I had to have some attention after that one.
We were
People's
in the
like,
line with her.
Is
When
it on
she was
Amazon?
like,
Can I get it? I'll get it on KU.
I was in section 8 giving her ideas to write.
Oh my
God,
goodness.
JK,
I get
yeah.
to the bottom and I look up and I'm like,
Purple rain.
You gotta do the squawk. Can you do the squawk? Oh my God. Okay, if y'all haven't heard it, y'all need to bring JJ up before we cut out and let her do her
oh,
purple rain.
thanks, Laura.
We're all gonna love it.
I appreciate it.
I have not reached the spice scenes yet, so
Yeah.
Girl, that came just on itself.
Yeah.
It manifested itself, and I was like, who the
I'm
heck
trying to
am I?
save. I'm trying to save all of that like angst and the build up, so that I'm like, bam!
Oh,
Like it's all just brewing in here, but it's like if I put it out, I lose the power. You lose the back.
Yes.
You got a lot of build up, ma'am. And I'm only on like chapter 4.
Mine's like, God dang it!
Hey, Pierre.
There's gonna be some spice while she's on deployment for mine, but the real good spice is gonna come after she gets home from deployment. So.
Love that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Hi, Pierre.
Hi, Pierre.
All right,
Hey.
JJ, we're going to bring you up so you can do your purple rain.
I am just judging.
Don't drink anything, you will spit it out.
Yeah, especially when she randomly does it. Like,
We need a camera for it too.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Hit it.
ready.
Purple rain.
I think we all need to make stickers for that and send it out with all of our books, and people are gonna be like, "What the heck?"
How does this pertain to any of these books?
It just pertains to life.
Part of the
Bex
creative
could be an
process.
anchor, mine could be a purple dragon, Bailey's could be like a purple, one of your purple nightlings or whatever.
Purple rock that I have
Like I
described.
said, I'd be comedic relief.
It's the best description.
I might have to know that in because I do karaoke like on the ship sometimes, so
Oh
I'm not sure I
my
can use that part.
That'll be fun.
JJ,
Yeah.
It rained purple in my world, so.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to have to get off here. But make sure you follow all these lovely ladies. Remember to tune in weekly. They're going to talk about their book. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I don't like how...
8 p.m. Eastern. Come join me.
Thank you.
Eastern as well.
Purple rain.
Purple rain.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.